3, 2, 1.
Hi, I'm Amy from WELCH Village, and I am sitting in our Black Diamond Bar looking at beautiful lookout as it prepares to open today at 2 p.m. And I am here with Mr. Tom Novak of Novak Weather, and we're doing our first snow report on our opening day here at WELCH Village. So welcome, Tom. How are you?
I'm fine. It's great, Amy, that we can look behind you, see all that snow, and not an ounce of that yet is from Mother Nature, if I'm correct, right?
Right. We did have a little snow last week, about an inch, but it pretty much had melted by the end of the day. So this is our 170 snowmakers magic.
Yeah, it looks like it snowed about 2 feet behind you, so this is really exciting. And
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that opening is occurring today. So
Yes.
this should be fun. It should be a
2
great
p.m.
weekend, by the way.
Yes. Yeah, we're super excited. We're open today 2 to 10, and it really is looking amazing.
Yes, so I suppose you're wondering, okay, you've got some good snow behind you, but when is Mother Nature going to hit the snow, correct?
Yeah, we do a good job on our own making winter, but I would love to hear about the storm this weekend. And I've heard that perhaps you had estimated some totals and you were actually bumping up those totals. Can you tell me more?
Yep, that is correct. And in fact, let's get right to the maps, Amy. And right now what you're looking at is the 850 millibar temperatures. These are the temperatures just a little bit above the surface of the Earth. So we're talking at the tops of some of the highest high rises, okay? And we're looking at some cold air right now that, of course, is over Minnesota and Wisconsin. It's not brutally cold yet. It will get fairly cold next week, which is, of course, great for snowmaking. But anyway, here's the cold air now over Minnesota and Wisconsin today. And what I want you to focus on is what's happening down here in Kansas and Nebraska. That is warm air that's trying to move up and over this cold dome of air, and that's what's going to create our snow as we head into this weekend. And this is Sunday. Looks like the storm system will be right over us on Sunday morning, so that's when we can expect the most snow in southern Minnesota, including Welch Village and Red Wing. So that's all great news. And the jet stream, this is the river of air at about 25 to 30,000 feet in our atmosphere. This is what steers storm systems. You can see we have a fairly powerful jet stream and a buckle in the jet stream, which we call a trough, that develops over the Dakotas and Minnesota over this weekend, and that is the sure sign of a storm system and snow for our area. So this is all great news, Amy, and we're going to be able to put some significant snow on that snowpack that we have currently at Welch Village. Now, when we're talking about how much snow, this is the European forecast model, Amy, for snow. And let's go out in time a little bit. The only reason why I'm not gung-ho for a foot of snow yet is because the European model is tempering snow expectations over southern Minnesota compared to some other models. So usually there is kind of, the snow totals kind of fall in between. Here's southern Minnesota, of course, here's Welch Village. And Wisconsin here, and this purple area, which is very close to Welch Village, is about a half a foot of snow. So that's from the European forecast model. However, I'm going to show you some real good news for snow lovers. This is what we call the NAM 4K computer model. This is a good short-term computer model, and I'm going to put my cursor over Welch Village, which is right about here, and you can see it shows about 6 inches of snow between now and Sunday evening. So that's great news. And in fact, some areas of southern Minnesota, if you were to believe this model guidance, may get anywhere from 8 to 10 inches of snow, maybe even more, by Sunday evening. And that is actually supported by the GFS computer model. So we've got a couple of models now that have a consensus that a good 5 to 10 inch snow is going to fall over southern Minnesota. The GFS computer model is printing out about 6 inches of snow at Welch Village and a good 7, 8, 9 inches of snow over southern Minnesota and much of Wisconsin. So all of this is great news, Amy, if you're looking for snow, and I'm assuming you are, correct?
Oh, definitely. First, you tell us good news of the cold weather coming like it did this week, and now with 6 inches possible. Tom, you need to keep it coming. This is amazing. We're super lucky. If we think back to just a week ago when, and you were even down just a short time ago, and the grass was green, and this is awesome.
Yeah, this is all great news. I'm sure if we do get that half a foot of snow between now and Sunday evening, which I'm pretty confident now that we will, because this is going to be a light, fluffy snow, Amy. It's the type of snow that people love skiing on, right? So if we can get that, I'm sure that's going to help you open up many more runs at Welch Village, so that come next week, and certainly even next weekend, we'll be almost going full bore here at Welch Village. Now, I think you had asked me something about a storm next weekend. There is some good news. Of course, that's a good 7 to 10 days away, so we don't want to get at least have too much confidence in the storm next weekend. But regardless, the cold air is going to be in place. It's going to be nice and cold next week, so good snowmaking. And when we have cold air like this, Amy, that sets us up for even more snow as we head in next weekend. So we'll have to keep an eye on model guidance as we head into next weekend. But once again, we're focusing on this weekend, and it looks great for at least somewhere in that 4 to 8 inch type snowfall.
Oh, yay. I'm just doing a happy dance with opening day and then this weekend to have natural. It doesn't get much better than this, Tom.
It doesn't. And let's remind everybody, make sure you follow Welch Village on Facebook and Twitter.
Yes.
And I think all you have to do is just type in Welch Village, and it'll show up on your Facebook or Twitter feed in a search. And that's the same with Novak weather. So if you want updates on the snow this weekend and how the conditions are over at Welch, and then, of course, an update on weather conditions, go to Novak Weather, N-O-V-A-K Weather, on Facebook or Twitter, and follow us, and we'll be updating everybody.
Awesome. Tom, thank you so much for your time today. Maybe we can have another one of these meetings next week. How does that sound?
No doubt in my mind. In fact, we're going to have a ton of these over the next 3 to 4 months, because I'm expecting skiing and conditions to be great at Welch Village from now through March. So let's just keep our fingers crossed.
I'm one happy girl, Tom. And you better get out here, and you better get down lookout a time or two.
I will. I plan on showing up at Welch, if not this weekend, next weekend, certainly sometime before or right around Christmas, I'll be up there. And of course, many more times in January, February, and March. So take care, everybody. We're gonna leave right now, and we'll be updating the public on what to expect this weekend and then into next week. All right?
Thanks, Tom.
All right, Amy. See ya.